What a lovely day today. Let's get into the shop real quick. Let's open this place up. Time to make it look fresh. Clean. All right, everything's good. Everything's good. Let's get the video starting very soon. Get the cell phone. Make sure that's on. Make sure the computer's on. All right, let's start the video. All right, ladies and gentlemen. How we doing? How we doing? We are back live again with a beautiful day today here in Virginia. It's pretty clean, not too bad. As you guys see, there is probably a couple new updates, a lot actually, from the last time we were here the other day working on the Audi RS2. So let's start off with the shop. As you guys see, I did change the colors a little bit. I did make it a bit more darker and then lighter inside, I guess you could say. So we got the shop looking black, white lighting or secondary paint on the bottom. We went red doors so it matches the door. And then we changed the flooring from black to white. I think it looks good. It looks better, makes it pop all around, and it makes it all look good. And then we got these padding mats, I guess you could call it, on the wall as the walls now instead of the floors. We got this job, or we did it. Cost us a good amount of money, but hey, it's good. It's for the better. We also did get more parking spaces. As you guys can tell here, we have now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10 right here that count as parking spaces. Now obviously this won't count. This is going to be with the tow truck, but we will have one here, and then we'll have the rest right up here lined up. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. As you guys see on your screens, there's a couple cars here that you guys haven't seen at all, especially these three right here. So after I left the other day, I decided to go to the auction, and I spent some money. I won't lie, I spent some cachet, big time. Bought a bunch of cars at the junkyard and at the auction. So these three cars right here, they're used, but they're in good condition. They're going to be sold. The most that we will do to them is probably just either paint them if we want, fix up the body a little bit if it's damaged, and change the fluids, and that's it. As you see, this car is in mint condition. There's no rust or anything like that, and plus it only has 6,000 miles. So it's a 2024. It's only a year old. That's perfect. GTR. So that one really won't have too much work. This Camaro has only 52,000 miles. It is a bit older, but as you see, it's all still also in mint condition. As you see, it has all its fluids. Everything is running up to date, so it's perfect. Let me show you this one. This one also has its fluids up to date, everything like that. Then we have this third car, this Shelby convertible. So it only has 101,000 miles. It is a 07, but it's also in mint condition. So if you want a fast car with a convertible in it, or it being a convertible and then a supercharged motor, all its fluids good and everything like that, this is the car for you. So these cars will be for sale. We are going to clean it up a little bit. As you see, this one's going to need some paint, and then after that they will be on the market sold. So these will have the purple license plate, obviously, because they're used cars. And the new ones, of course, are these two right here. If you guys are interested, feel free to come by. Has 0 miles. They are brand new to the brim. Now, these other cars that we've bought. So we did buy a lot of cars, you guys. I'm talking a lot. As you see, we went from $1 million to $632K. Now, keep in mind that is including the dealership and some retouches to the shop. We had to pay for that, of course. So let's go to the parking. I want to show you guys the type of cars we got. As you see, we got a bunch. So we did go out, get a 1993 Porsche 911, another one. We also got a 2008 Honda S2000. We bought a Lamborghini Huracan 2014, a GMC S15 1991. We also got a 2013 Ram 3500. So all the truck guys, we will have a truck out there. We also got another V8 05 Ford Mustang, We bought a 2010 Ford Crown Victoria, and we got another van, hopefully for Amazon. I'm still waiting on their call. And we also have a 2017 Ford Super Duty. I think a lot of these we also had bought still anyways. And then a couple are out here for now. Obviously they'll be gone. So we did get this Range Rover 2019, has only 81,000 miles. It will be brand new, so don't even worry about that. We also got this Audi 2014 RS7 Sportsback, so it's going to be badass. You're going to love it. It is going to be a clean car. It's a V8 also. And then we also got this van again, just to have extras, and for the work people that need work done. And then we have this Mustang again. Yeah, 1995. We bought another Mustang just to have it. I think it'll be convenient, especially like as a good first car for some people. So yeah, we spent some cachet and we did what we had to do. No rap cap. I went and I spent some cachet. And yeah, we had to get the dealership. The dealership is officially open. We have the licenses to every dealer, every car brand. So Ford, Mustang, or Ford, BMW, Chevy, GM, Honda, Hyundai, anything you can think of, Kia, Dodge, anything, Nissan, Infinity, everything. We have license to sell their cars in our dealership. So we got that out of the way. We did have to pay a hefty amount, but it's worth it at the end of the day. It's an investment. So we're proud of that. So here's the goals today. We're going to try to focus on getting all three of these cars done, of course, obviously. But we also want to focus on this Ram 1500 with the SRT HELLCAT motor in it. That's obviously going to be a main focus. Before we continue, I did come and work on this truck a little bit. I just fixed the body up, put all new parts. That's the only thing it has. After that, we haven't worked on anything under the hood, just to let you know, FYI. So let's start off with this car. So obviously, as you guys see, this one's going to be for the dealership. It's not a personal anything or for customer. It's for the dealership. I bought this car because it's going to be a bit of a good, not promotion, but a good brand, you know, to have. Or I'm trying to figure out what's the word I'm looking for. It's going to be a car to have that could catch a lot of people's interest. Think about it. Comes with SRT HELLCAT motor. They don't really have to worry about spending so much on the TRX. This one will cost more, of course, a little bit than a 1500, but hey, it's gonna be worth it, you know. So it's gonna be easy, very smooth, hopefully. And yeah, this car, like I said, it will be brand new. It will have everything brand new to the T. We're gonna do something different. So as you know, we always fix it up, or not fix it up, we go out and we clean it up, paint it, all that, and wash it. We're gonna do the opposite. We're gonna take out all the parts, and then after we take out all the parts, then we'll go wash it, put the body on and all that, make sure it's empty, it doesn't have a single thing. And then after that, we'll fix it up, put the motor, get a HELLCAT in it, and it will be ready to be sold to one of you guys. Like I said, currently right now, the two cars that are eligible for sale, I guess the word I like that, is the G-Wagon 2013 and that 1995, I think it is, RS2 Audi. So I got that out there, you know, just for as a first car. I think it would be good and it wouldn't be that expensive for a customer. So that's another reason why I got it. And then yeah, we're gonna see if hopefully, I don't think this truck is gonna be too much of a pain. It looks like it's smooth to get everything out, so it'll be quick, easy 1-2. But after that, yeah, then because I want to add, I got those cars, the GTR, the Mustang, and all of them, because I wanted to get it out quicker, if that makes sense. I wanted to sell that, make a couple bucks, get it out quicker, and also get some more new or functioning cars out there that, you know, we could have outside of the dealership, so people, when they see it pass by, you know, it doesn't look like we have a bunch of banded cars, that we look like a junkyard, if that makes sense. So I spent a good amount of money on that, honestly, no rap cap. It was a good chunk of change for those dang cars, but I liked it because they're in pretty good condition. So it's not it's a good investment in my opinion. They look pretty good. I don't think I have to dump oil on this one. That wouldn't make sense. Oh wait, wrong one. It did. Yeah, I decided I wanted to paint the shop a little bit, make it a little bit better. I like the white because it just pops over the black. I think the black is just not I'm not a fan of it. So I said fudge it. Oh shoot, I forgot to pull this out. And then yeah, we'll see. Hopefully we'll have a lucky person be able to buy this car from us. Let's see. We don't need that. We need that. We don't need that. And we don't need that. I'm trying to get rid of a couple things because we have a lot of nonsense in our inventory. All right, so now that we did that, we're gonna weld it up. Make sure this car is in mint condition, this truck. Yeah, there we go. We got to get all of this gunk out. Once we do that, then what we'll go ahead and do is move it over to the car wash. We're gonna get this thing washed up, looking nice and clean. Let me see. Let me do this. All right, and then yeah, let's wash it up. So it looks like this truck was blue. Looks a nice blue though. It's not too bad, not too bad. And then let's get this interior washed up, looking fresh. I like it. I like it. I like this interior too. This it looks clean. And then let's get all the parts for it. So where's it at? Oh, I guess it'll be over here. Yep. Maybe here also. No, it's not. Okay, just here. All right, so let's get the front bumper. Let's get everything that it needs. All right, then we'll put this back on. Ram 1500. I was always, so that's one thing about me. I've always been a fan of Ram. I guess story time to say, I had a 05 Ram 1500, and you guys literally one of the most important disappointing things. Yeah, I had a 05 Ram 1500 Hemi, and I was planning on making it like a SRT 10, you know, with not the Viper motor. I was gonna keep it obviously with the V8, but you know, I was gonna do that. Man, that thing, one day I was coming back with my cousin from the gas station, thing caught fire on me, boom boom, and dude, I lost it, man. To this day, that still kills me a little bit. It caught fire. Firefighters took a minute to get there, and it ate it alive, man. It was still disappointing to me this day because I'm a fan of trucks, and I was planning on modifying that, making it look clean, and it all went down south, as we see. So yeah, look, you know, everything happens for a reason. You know, one day, because yeah, also I was looking for a model like this. This is, I think, the 4th gen, and single cab though. I like 2-door trucks, but yeah, I really wasn't that easy to find one. So it's killed me to this day, honestly. I really tried because it sucked. I really would. So let me explain, I guess, because I said story time but didn't say shit really. So yeah, I was coming down from the gas station. I was with my cousin. We had went to McDonald's, I believe it was, and then we went to the gas station. After we went to the gas station, after we went to the gas station, we were going home, and literally, you know, I'm like not even far from my neighborhood, right down the block, and literally like I could walk to it. And as soon as I turn, I go in. I'm like 2 seconds away from the entrance of the neighborhood. I look down and it says transmission temperature high. When we look up, my cousin's like, "Oh, it's on fire." Man, that damn thing was already on fire. As soon as we got out of the car, the bottom where the transmission was at was on fire already. I was like, no way, man. You gotta be messing around. And yep, caught fire and lost it forever, you know? So it's a bit of a disappointment. It really is. But hey, the most important thing, obviously, of course, 100%, is that we made it out alive. We made it out alive. and we made it out safe and sound. You know, many people sometimes aren't fortunate enough to make it out alive, and we were blessed enough to make it out ASAP out of the car. As soon as we noticed it, no mixed functions, you know, no gate or no, you know, locks or anything malfunctioned. Everything worked well. So managed to gather my stuff, honestly, and get out of the car. The thing was that since the ambulance took so long, it ate up my whole like front end. It ate up the radiator. I'm talking all the wiring, all that, and it was really done anyways. So it killed me a little bit, but you know, it is what it is. That's the best way to look at it. You know, always got to think positive out of a situation, and you know, the best way is like understanding, hey, you made it out alive. You know, many people don't have that blessing to be able to do that, you know, because either a car can malfunction or they just don't realize it, or hey, ends up turning into a huge explosion. So I'm just thankful that we all both made it out alive and we were safe. But yeah, that was I used to have one of these third gen though. But those, from what I've heard, even though it's mixed, I don't even know really if it's accurate, but apparently it was common for those type of vehicles to be, you know, catching on fire like that. So I was like, darn it. Because yeah, I really had a lot of plans. It was blue, I believe, yeah, blue with yeah, aluminum wheels for now. Whoa, why do I have that's the one thing. Let me see something real quick. I think we'll keep it like this because yeah, this thing is, the white is making it a bit difficult to see. But yeah, like I was saying, I keep forgetting my thought. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying, Lord. But yeah, no, I've been a fan of Ram. Always loved the TRX is like my favorite truck. That's one of my favorites. Corvette obviously is like my car that I really want as like a first. And yeah, listen, you know, here's the thing. It happens to the best of us, you know. Critical things, you know, we just never, it's the most unexpected things that happen that keep you shocked, you know, and you know, keep you going like, wow, what the barnet. You know, I really love cars. I love, you know, having a collection. Like my all-time favorite is a 70 Charger, but at the same time they're very dangerous, you know. These cars are very risky. I think something that as a whole we don't think about a lot is when we manage to make it back home from, you know, point A to point B. I think we sometimes miss the understanding that, you know, we're blessed to be able to, you know, make it back home in one. You know, sometimes, you know, never know who you're gonna run into that does the dumbest shit, you know. Lord, I need 2 of these. Do I? No, I don't think I need these. I don't know why I added that. I need these for sure. But yeah, changing subjects from that a little bit. So dang it, I think I bought way too many. God Lord, I knew it. I think I still have brake. Is it? Yeah, I still have brake pads, I believe. If not, we'll buy some. Yep, I had a feeling. Let's buy 4. Let's switch to topics again, but with the dealership. So we're going to get a couple cars. I know Memorial is happening, so we're gonna get a couple cars discounted at a discount rate for everybody who comes by the shop. We'll get it down at a discount rate. Listen, here's the thing with my dealership. It's like, hey, you see everything, you understand the way the model works and everything. You know, some cars are going to be used, mixed. I'm thinking about the customer first. You know, I'm thinking about the customer. I want the customer to, you know, enjoy what they're getting from us. So we're going to make sure we give out the best quality, you know, because if not, then we're messing up. We're wetting the bed and then we look bad. So look, I know we got that wagon. I know it's a hefty amount from according to some people, but hey, when you drive it, you're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna have fun and you're gonna love it, and you're not gonna regret buying it. Also, let me see. So yeah, the auction, I keep mixing it up. The auction, we went and yeah, I got that GTR. Motherfuckers try to tax me for that shit. I was like, hell nah. You better not. No, sir. Dude tried to tax me for the freaking GTR. I'm like, dude, calm down, dude. Calm down. And that Shelby, shoot, these Ford Mustang fan guys are something else. All right, so we got this front side finished. We still need to get this. I had a feeling I missed something because the dang background. All right, and then I think battery also we're missing. No, we don't. Or yeah. All right, let's get this rear end done. We're gonna need the fuel pump also. Damn, this car is gonna be interesting. I wonder how good is it gonna be able to sell, how quick, if it's gonna catch, you know, many people's eyes. I wonder. Whoa. I wonder. Because think about it, with a SRT HELLCAT motor in it too, I know the branding is gonna be awesome. All right, let's get 2 of these and then 4 of these. What else do we need? Oh, rear. There we go. 2 of these, 2 of these. Let's get started. I feel like it's so bright you barely see the parts with this transparency mode thing. It's like with the barnacles. All right, let's put this in. There we go. This car's gonna be ready in no time, you guys. It's gonna be badass. I think this car will be able to sell quick, especially that it has the motor. I think a lot of people, it's gonna be very intriguing to people. Whoa. It's gonna be very eyeball catching also. I think a lot of people are gonna want it in their driveway. Especially that they don't have to worry about, like, you know, freaking, you know, getting it computerized or anything, because we're already doing it. I think they're gonna love that. All right, let's get 2 of these. 2 of these also. Same thing here. Same thing over here. Let's get these exhaust pipes in. There we Lord. Okay, yeah, this car's gotta be quick because the parts is not that hard to put in or none of that. And it's not too much, like the rear end stuff, it's not like crazy. But 2 of these. Yeah, this is gonna be good. 0 miles, everything brand new to the T. Like, what is, there's nothing that's gonna be an issue. It's gonna run badass too. And then this side should be done. Let me make sure I put the rubber in here. I think I did. Yep. I need to get more of these. Talking about that, I'm missing. I already ran out. We'll buy 10 for now. Okay, well, we got this part done. I think obviously we got to get the catalytic converter. Motherfuckers are so expensive, even though we're lucky we get a discounted rate. All right, and then yeah, we'll need that eventually. Let's just buy it now. Okay, so we're done with the front and the rear. Now it's just time to put in the motor. So we're about to craft that. I already got in mind what I'm thinking with this truck on how it's gonna be. I have an idea in mind. Okay, where's the battery? Oh my God. George, wake up. What question is that? I'm like, where's the battery, dude? All right, let's make this motor. This thing is a beast. V8 6.2 HELLCAT. There we go. Okay, HELLCAT motor is done. Let's get this off. Get it on this damn beast. Install. There we go. 100% in. There it is. All right, let's get this gearbox or this transmission starter in. Get these fluids, these tires and everything. Actually, let me see one thing real quick. I'm gonna take this out. Let's install the gearbox and everything first. Let's get this in here. I want to see if I could color the calipers, because if I can, then I'll paint the calipers to make this like a special edition. Get the starter. There we go. I'm gonna get that drive shaft too. I forgot. Almost forgot. Yeah, $552 for that is insane. Yet. All right, that is good. Let's see if we could go paint those calipers real quick, because I want to see if I'm able to do that, because that'll be dope. All right, so we come here, paint a part. Okay, yeah, so we can. I already got the idea in mind. I want to go with this red right here. I want it to be sharper, but I guess I can't. Yeah, we're gonna go with this red. I'm gonna get the other ones and paint it too also. Make this car shine with that black. The red calipers will pop too. That'll be the good thing about it. Let's get it. Whoa, let's get this plugged in. Yeah, look at that. That looks clean. Let's get the rest done real quick. All right, there it is. All the calipers are painted up. Let's drop it down a little bit. Let's see what size tire. So it's okay. It's the same BS like last time. How the heck am I gonna get it all the way to 375? Like what? So the rim size 23. Okay. Let's see. Nope. Okay, hold on. All right. So from what I can see, so they have racing tires on them, but I don't want to put racing tires if I got to be honest. I think I'm gonna put standard sports. So they're size 23. Let me see if I'm able to do 375. Yeah, I can't. That's the thing I don't understand. I think it was 40 for this one. Yeah, we'll just do it like that. Budget. And then they have these 23. It's a good size, not too bad, I think. All right, let's put them together and break a brand spanking new. Blacked out. We won't tint. So I won't ever tint the car, you guys, just because, you know, we want to leave that for the customer. As you know, we do tint here, so we want to, you know, keep it reasonable. Unless, you know, it's a special customer coming in who wants a car done, then, you know, or a customer in general that wants a car done, then we can talk. But if I'm making it for the dealership, you best believe I will not be doing that shenanigan of, you know, tinted it out, because then it'll be a issue with, hey, what if the customer doesn't want tint right now, they want to wait or do it themselves, etc. It'll be a headache. So we're gonna do it like that for now. All right, let's put these on. Brand spanking new. Yeah, with those red calipers, they look clean. Yeah, that looks dope. Look at that. God Lord, that's valid. Yay. People are gonna love this truck. No wrap cap. Let's come over here. Everything brand new, you guys. So it's gonna have 0 miles. You're gonna love it because you could do whatever. It's gonna be a beast. All right, let's get this side. There we go. Yeah, that red pops too. Was that all? Yep. All right, let's get all the fluids in real quick. Truck, you guys, is officially done. Let's get this out to the main entrance. We'll replace it with the Camaro because we'll get that done real quick. All right, well, here it is, my people. We do got to change that license plate. I almost forgot. Let's get it real quick before we make a mistake and put the wrong one. There we go. Now we talking. There it is, you guys. Let's start this sucker up. Am I missing something? Let me see. Okay, yeah, I'm missing something. What though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What am I missing? Oh, I think I know what it is. I thought I got it. The fuel pump. Okay, I was about to say, why the is this thing not starting? All right, that was on me. I had a feeling. I was like, what the heck? There we go. Right off rip. There we go, my people. This truck right here can be one of y'all's. Literally. Brand new off the lot. Brand new off the lot, you guys. 0 miles. HELLCAT 2016 Ram 1500. So as you see, body's in 100% condition, parts 100%, interior and frame 100%. This car is brand spanking new. This is one of our blacked out additions. You have 788 horsepower in this thing, so it's a beast. Sell price, you're looking at $192,000, not including tax. That will be out there in just a second. This thing's a beast, though. I'm glad we got this, because yeah, I saw it at the junkyard. I was like, you know what, budget a HELLCAT motor. I think that'd be a good stick we can throw. So I don't know if we have space for. Okay, yeah, I had a feeling. Let me pull up the parking. All right, let's swap it with what's, let me see something. What's next to, okay, so I want to get this Huracan. Let me move it to the parking lot. I want to move it. What is this? Actually, let's do this. Let's move what this is a, let's see, auto. Okay, let's move this. Swap. Let's swap it with this. Enter. And then we will swap this with the Ram 1500. And then, yeah, we'll put this car in the lot. Enter. Swap cars. We're going to have the G-Wagon there anyways. So let's swap again. G-Wagon, where we at? There we go. Swap cars. And now we talking. There we go. All right. I think all these cars, I'm going to move them. Let me see. All these cars that, you know, I don't want here. How do I, hold on. Swap. Yeah, let's get them. I don't want these cars that are not for sale. I'll leave that Huracan there for now. But like this one, we'll swap it. Oh my lord, so many alleys. There we go. Yeah, because it's a bad look. Makes the shop look horrible. We'll keep that one there for now. Actually, no. We will move this one also just because we are going to have these other cars that we're about to get fixed up on there. We'll keep the Corvette there. Obviously, that's going to be a work. And this car right here, this Mustang, we'll swap it out, get it over there in the garage just to clean it up, make it look a bit nicer. Now we got 3 cars on the lot, so it'll be pretty clean. Let me see. Damn, this looks nice, y'all. This looks nice. Okay, well, let's get to work on these cars really quickly so we could also get them out on the lot. So let's change these license plates. Obviously, you know, we got to brand them our style. Let's make sure we weld it out just in case. Get this thing fresh, clean. Let's buy, I'm gonna need, let me just get 2 for now. And then we'll go one by one with each car. And there we go. So like I said, if it's used, like these 3 cars that we're about to put out there, it will have the purple license plate. And then let's get this thing at the car wash. All these cars will get washed, cleaned up. Interior will be, you know, fresh, cleaned out. Get all the gunk, because obviously it's a used car. So we'll make sure we do that every time. And then this one we'll send to the paint shop, obviously, because paint looks like a freaking mess and not good. All right, that's the thing. You know what? We'll keep it yellow. We'll keep this Camaro yellow. We'll just paint it fully because the way it looks is a huge no-no. And then, yeah, there we go. I think it's ready for, there we go. Perfect. There we go. So this car will be one of you guys's. We'll put in the parking lot. It will be out there. Shut this door. It will be out there for sale. So that Camaro 2016, if you like Camaros, that will be out there. As you see, it's already posted up. We'll have it out there. This GTR looks pretty clean to me. I think we'll do the same thing. We'll weld it out, clean it up. I'm not going to change the paint because I like this paint on this car. I think it looks clean. It only has 6,000 miles also, so keep that in mind. It only has 6,000 miles, so it's literally a brand new car. And it's also 2024, so it's only a year old. It's going to be a bit pricey, you know? It's GTR also. These cars are not that famous at all, really. That's the one thing. So that's what will save people a little bit. I like this green though that it has. I'm a big fan of it. It looks really like nice. Okay, hold on. Am I tripping? No, I think I'm tripping. Yeah, then yeah, this one sounds nice. Yeah, this one, I like this one a lot. This is a pretty good model that we chose. Get this out in the parking lot also. All right, let's get this Shelby cleaned up a little bit. So that is the oldest one out of the three that we bought, this Shelby. So we're definitely going to look at it, weld it up, do the same thing. I like the paint, everything about it. It looks nice. I think this is a good first car, I would say, maybe for your young daughter. Maybe it is a fast car though, so it is a Shelby. It's gonna be a bit quick, no wrap cap. All right, and then let's move this to the car wash. Like I said, any used cars that's just like this, they will run like this. We won't do too much because, you know, we want to be authentic with it. There we go. Let's get this interior cleaned up. Gonna be looking fresh, clean. All right, and then yeah, we're gonna do one change. There we go. So as you see, they don't have a headache with starting up or anything like that. We are going to do a change to this one steering wheel wise, just because I don't like that steering wheel and it doesn't make sense when we have some of Ford. If I can find, yeah, like this one right here, it just wouldn't make sense. Well, I actually, for the year, I understand it, but we're going to upgrade it, give it a little bit of a nice look to it. Yeah, look, that looks way nicer. I think a lot of people like that way much more. So yeah, this is another car that could be yours. We'll discuss once I get this in the parking lot, pricing of all three cars. All right, so let's discuss pricing on these three vehicles, because obviously people are going to want to know. So with this 2016 Camaro, you will be looking at $92,000. There you go. That will be for the 2016 Chevy Camaro with the V8 in it. The GTR, you will be looking at $219,000. It's only 6,000 miles. It's a brand new car, literally brand new. Everything running perfect. It looks nice, beautiful. That will be a bit costly, but hey, it will be worth it. This Shelby will be $81,000, my people. It will be worth it. 07, a bit older, of course, but it is convertible. And also, you know, it has a Shelby in it, so it's a win-win deal. You know, it's supercharged, very good motor. You'll love it. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up there. We'll close this shop down. I think it's time to rumble and bounce. So I think I gotta figure out what we'll do next time. I gotta see what we'll end up doing. This Corvette is mine, personal, so we're just keeping that there. Lamborghini will be the show car. It'll probably be the car that's over there, so we'll figure it out. We'll see what we can do. Maybe the office one, but we'll see. But yeah, let's close this shop down, make sure everything's good, make sure this truck is locked. We got everything good. All right, let's get in. Let's get the hell out of here. Start up. Come on. There we go. All right, let's roll.